Welcome to another episode of Inside Trial Minds, where we dive deep into the minds of the most successful trial attorneys in America, how they think, how they fight, and how they ultimately win.
I don't know why. I think one of the issues people have is they try to prove every point, right? It's kind of like law school, where like law school, they give you a prompt and you just like come up with every possible theory. You can get yourself in trouble because you start doing that as a lawyer. You start thinking that way, and I'm going to prove all these different things. Well, you don't need to prove all those things. And if you pick out, instead of proving one or two things that you need to win the case, if you pick out 10 because you think you can prove them, you're battling these things that don't matter. And you may end up losing on one or two of those issues to the jury. You've compromised your entire case.
But you didn't battle in court.
I learned a long time ago that when there's real money on the table, real chips on the table, real lives at stake, worrying about fairness is useless because the game is going to go on one way or another. The clock is running, the whistle's going to blow at halftime, and by the fourth quarter, you're either winning or you're not. And that final whistle's going to blow. And whether it was fair or not, it's really never going to come into play. I mean, look.
But to answer your question, your original question, while everybody wants to win, I cannot bear the thought of losing. What are you willing to do to prepare to make sure you avoid that feeling that you can't bear to feel?
Yeah.
And the more is not the detailed facts and the law necessarily. It's understanding the emotional piece of your case, the emotional dynamics of your case, the emotions of everybody, including the judge.
If you are not completely prepared to go into trial, and I mean prepared, knowing like literally down to the seconds of what you're going to be doing and saying at the critical times, you can't possibly be yourself. Because what you'll be doing instead is thinking. And when you're thinking, you're losing.